Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
मंदिर
केलं होतं ना सोडताना
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादि गोविंद सर्वकारण चिंतामणि प्रकरत मस्तल्पवीक्षा लक्ष्यावृतेषु सुरधीरविपालयन्तम् लक्ष्मी सहस्रशतसम्भ्रमसेव्यमानम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। वेणुं वनन्तमरविन्ददलायताक्षं बर्हावतं समसिताम्बुदसुन्दराङ्गम् कन्दर्पकोटिकमनीयविशेषशोभम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। वंशी रत्नाङ्गदं प्रणयकेलिकलाविलासम् श्यामं त्रिभङ्गललितं नियतप्रकाशम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। अन्दानि यस्य सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिमन्ति पश्यन्ति पान्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनन्दचिन्मयसदुज्ज्वलविग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। अद्वैतमच्युतमनादिमनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभमदुर्लभमात्मभक्तौ गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। पन्थास्तु कोटिशतवत्सरसम्प्रगम्यो वायोरथापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवानां सोऽप्यस्ति यत्प्रपदसिन्यविचिन्त्य तत्त्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। एकोऽप्यसौ रचयितुं जगदण्डकोटिः यच्चक्तिरस्ति जगदण्डचयाय दन्ता अण्डान्तरस्थपरमाणुचयान्तरस्थम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यद्भावभावितधियो मनुजस्तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमा सनयानभूषा सुप्तैर्यमेव निगमप्रतितस्तुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। आनन्दचिन्मयरसप्रतिभाविताभिः सावीर्य एव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवसत्यखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। प्रेमाञ्जनचुरितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्तः सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपम् पुरुषं तमहं भजामि। रामादिमूर्तिषु कदा नियमेन तिष्ठा नानावतारमकरोद्भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्ण स्वयं समभवत् परमः पुमान्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यस्य प्रभवतो जगदण्डकोटि कोटिस्वशेषवसुधादिविभूतिभिन्नम् तद्ब्रह्मनिष्कलमनन्तमशेषभूतम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। मायाधियस्य जगदण्डशतानि सूते त्रैगुण्यतद्विषयवेदवितायमाना सत्त्वावलम्बि परसत्त्वविशुद्धसत्त्वम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। आनन्दचिन्मयरसात्मकया मनस्सु यः प्राणिनां प्रतिफलं स्मरतामुपेत्य लीलायितेन भुवनानि जयत्यदर्शम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। गोलोकनानि निजधान्वितले च तस्य देवी महेश हरिधामसुतेषु तेषु ते ते प्रभावनिचया विहिताश्च येन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। सृष्टिस्थिति प्रलयसाधनशक्तिरेका छायेव यस्य भुवनानि बिभर्ति दुर्गा इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते सा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। क्षीरं यथा दधिविकारविशेषयोगा सञ्जायते न हि ततः पृथगस्ति हेतोः यः शम्भुतामपि तथा समुपैति काया गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। दीपाचिरेव हि दशान्तरमभ्युपेत्य दीपायते विरुद्धहेतुसमानकर्मा यस्तागतेव हि च विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यः कारणानवजले भजति स्म योगा निद्रामनन्तजगदण्डसरोमकूपा आधारशक्तिमवलम्ब्य परां स्वमूर्तिं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यस्यैकनिष्वसितकालमथावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोमविलजा जगदण्डमर्था विष्णुर्महान् स इह यस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। स्वान् यथा स्म सकलेषु निजेषु तेज स्वीयं कियत् प्रकटयत्यपि तद्वदत्र ब्रह्माय एष जगदण्डविधानकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्पादपल्लवयुगं विनिधाय कुम्भ वन्दे प्रणामसमये सगणाधिराजा विघ्नान् विहन्तुमनमस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अग्निर्मही गगनमम्बुमरुद्दिशश्च कालस्तथात्ममनसीति जगत्त्रयाणि यस्माद्भवन्ति विभवन्ति विशन्ति यं च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यच्चक्षुरेश सरिता सकलग्रहाणां राजा समस्तसुरमूर्तिरशेषतेजा यस्याज्ञया भ्रमति संवृतकालचक्रो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं धर्मोऽर्थपापनिचयः श्रुतयस्तपांसि ब्रह्मादिजीतपदगावधयश्च जीवा यद्दत्तमात्रविभवः प्रकटप्रभावा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्मिन्द्रगोपमखवेन्द्रमहोस्वकर्मा बन्धानुरूपफलभाजनमातनोति कर्माणि निर्दहति किन्तु च भक्तिभाजाम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यं क्रोधकामसहजः प्रणयादिभीति वात्सल्यमोहगुरुगौरवसेव्यभावै सञ्चिन्त्य तस्य सदृशिं हनुमापुरेते गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि श्रीयकान्तः परमपुरुषकल्पतरो भूमिश्चिन्तामणि गणपतितोऽयमंसम् कलागानं नाट्यं गमनमपि वंशीक्रियाति चिदानन्दं ज्योतिः परमपि कलास्वाद्यमपि च स्वयत्र क्षीराधीशपति सुरधीर्यश्च सुमहान् निमेषाढ्याख्यो वा व्रजति नहि यत्रापि समया भजे श्वेताद्वीपं तमहं इह गोलोकमितियम् विदन्तस्ते सन्तः क्षितिविरलचारापचिकरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा Krishna Jai Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare
to all Prabhus and Matajis. I wish you a very happy Snana Yatra. Today I am very pleased to announce the launch of the Gita Reading Society newsletter, GRS Patrika. The purpose of the newsletter is to continuously update all devotees about the events and the different services that are happening under the umbrella of the Gita Reading Society. The GRS Patrika, as it is called, is available today at the back, and you can get your printed copy now. Printed copies are limited, so please limit it to one printed copy per family. We will also be sending the GRS Patrika online through the GRS website, and you will also get it through the Gita Reading Society WhatsApp group. So please grab your online or printed copy today and please read the articles, be informed, get involved, and be inspired. If you would like to contribute to the GRS Patrika, you will have all the information for the contacts within the newsletter itself. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
So very long pastime. So it will take a little time. So just try to follow because the pastime is very long winding. It's a long winding pastime. So please bear with it. I hope I can cover the whole thing within this 1 hour or so. Okay. So as we all know, before that, let's see. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. As we all know that Brahma is the creator of this world, secondary creator. So what happened was, after the creation of this universe, the Lord entrusted this responsibility to Brahma. And Brahma was very, very annoyed when he started thinking the real purpose. Because this world, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, that is the Dukkhalayam, is suffering. There's always suffering only in this world. And in that kind of world, I have to come and create. For what? For people to suffer. So if living entities have to keep suffering and he has to come here, why do you need me to come and create all? Because you're going to suffer anyway. And there are 7 kinds of suffering. 7 kinds of suffering. There are 7 kinds of suffering. First of all is death, old age, disease, and birth. 4. Then another 3 is Adidevik, Adibhavdik, and Adhyatmik. These 3, 7 altogether. This you have to go through. You got no choice. So if these all are going to be there, so Brahma was very, very sad. So he went to Vishnu. He went to Lord Vishnu and he asked, my dear Lord, is there no place in this world, the whole of this creation, your creation in this material world, a place where you can be very happy, successful, and do everything that you want, in your way. Be very peacefully living. Isn't there any place? Then the Lord said, yes, there is a place. That is so the thing is, he said, you go to Purushottam Kshetra, and Jagannath there is in the Jagannath Puri. It's in Jagannath Puri. You go there, and in that Nilachal mountain is a blue mountain. You go there, and that place you will find Nila Madhava and with Lakshmi Ji. So this is the place where it's eternal, and so therefore you need not have to worry. And as Brahma went there, so Brahma said, oh, this is the best place. Even his own Satyaloka is not as good as this. So he came down. He came to Jagannath Puri. And then there he was, while he went, and then he saw this Rohini Kund. And in the Rohini Kund, while he was there, he witnessed it. The crow came, a crow, a normal crow. He came and then he just dipped inside. The moment he dipped in the kund and he come out, he transformed in the four-handed form. Vishnu's associate, and went back. So when Brahma saw, oh, this is the real place. It is true. What Lord Vishnu said is true. So he went, so he was thinking, oh, this is, you can just liberate like that. So therefore, and at the same time, Yamaraj came. Yamaraj also saw that. When he saw that, he was very, 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 very upset. Why? Because I am supposed to punish those people who commit sin and all that, and then reform them. But now it looks like I no need to be there. They can just come to this kund, people take a bath, and they go back. So our Brahma, the Yamaraj, very upset also. So suddenly, when this was going on, Neelamadava and Lakshmi appeared. Because at that time, there is no Neelamadava, there is no Jagannath. No Jagannath's form. It's in Neelamadava's form. She appeared, both of them appeared, and Lakshmiji told Yamaraj and Brahma, your powers and your all the other things which you may think you have, don't bring it in here. It will not work. Because it's totally controlled by Krishna, by Neelamadava. He's under his jurisdiction. Everything works here. So therefore, they knew what their position was and how great this particular place is. So therefore, he went and she explained, and she was telling that, in the Satyayuga, there was this Veera Purushottam. Veera Purushottam. Who is that? Who? Who is Veera Purushottam? Every yuga got the Purushottam. Purushottam is the Supreme Lord. Veera Purushottam is Narsingadev. He appeared in Satyaloka. And so he is there. And in Treta Yuga, Lord Ram. Lord Ram is what? Maryada Purushottam. So, and then in Dwapara Yuga, Krishna, Leela Purushottam. Finally, in Kali Yuga, Gauranga Mahaprabhu. He is Prema Purushottam. So, in other words, every Yuga, Purushottam, he is the controller, he is the supreme. So therefore, and this is Sri Purushottam Kshetram under Neelamadava. So therefore, there is no question of this making people, you demigods have no control over these things. So therefore, in Puri, what happens? What is so special? If you go there, how many of you have been to Puri? Jagannath Puri. Oh, good. At least quite some. There you see, there is no it will be like same. Everything here, what we see, something like that. But of course, good Kshetram and all that. But other than that, it looks almost the same, everything. But it is different. Why? Because there are 5 benefits. There are 5 great things about Puri. Anyone who goes there and set a foot, that place you are considered as actually circumambulated the whole world. How many times? 7 times, not 1, 2, 7 times. And then, number 2, if you speak, you can be speaking anything, but whatever you speak is considered as the Vedic hymns. The Lord considers it as Vedic hymns, not. And then, number 3, if you sleep there, if you go there and then you take a small room and stay there, and you sleep. And when you sleep, you will get full meditative samadhi. Your mind becomes peaceful. And then the next is that if you leave that, I'm not talking about leaving the body, not that, but leave there, stay, okay? You go there and stay, take a house, buy a house or whatever and stay there. If you are living there, then, all those people who are living there, from the heavenly planet, when the demigods look at it, how it appears? All 400 forms. The people there are all 400 forms. They can see, but we can't see. We go there, we won't see 400 forms. The demigods can see. Then, the other is, there is no such thing as dissolution, no destruction. When the whole world, what happened? When Lord Brahma, when he becomes, when his one day pass, so there will be a partial annihilation. So this whole place will be gone. That place will not go forever. Even after Brahma finishes 100 years and he dies, also he won't go. The place will still stay. If that is why you see, if you read Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Markandeya Muni, he lived there. He lived here. And he used to worship Lord Shiva. You know what is his lifespan? Markandeya Muni? 7 kalpas. What is 1 kalpa? 1 kalpa is 1 day of Brahma. 4.32 billion our years. 1 kalpa. Like that, 7 kalpas. So, he was staying and in this Markandeya Sarovar. In Puri, there is Markandeya Sarovar. And he was staying there and he was worshipping Lord Shiva. So, what happened was that he said, the Lord said, all right, why don't you, Lord Shiva, Markandeya, he worshipped Lord Shiva and his pastimes, I'm not going to go full on that because we have no time for all that. But he was witnessing the water that is going to destroy the whole world. It's already come up and it's going to destroy. And when it's destroyed, he saw all dark. It will be dark, no sun. No sun, no demigods anymore. So here what happened, Markandeya was seeing so dark and he don't know what to do. So at that time when he saw from far, oh, there was a wonderful, very powerful like light coming. And when he went near, he saw baby Krishna. It was a small tract of land. It's like an island in the water. And so big banyan tree. And Krishna, as a baby Krishna, he was sleeping on this banyan tree leaf, this banyan leaf. What was he doing? He was sucking his toes. So Markandeya Muni asked him, "My Lord, what are you doing? Why are you sucking, He said, I don't know. Everybody seemed to say, my devotees, so many came and said, my lotus feet is sweet. It's like honey, so much. So he said, I want to taste it also. So I was just tasting. Then Markandeya Muni said, my dear Lord, you are never going to get that sweetness at all. You can continue to, but you will never get it. Because that one only the devotees can get. It's like when we come and pray, we get some kind of satisfaction. That satisfaction the Lord cannot get. We can get. He gets the satisfaction of being God and granting the wounds. His darshan. That is what he gets. So therefore, he went and asked. And then Nilamadava said, Brahma, when you turn 50, he's 50 years old, then I will disappear. Nilamadava will disappear. And I will come in as another form. That form is Lord Jagannath. Okay. So he said, so you can go and go to King Indrayumna. You go to him and help him. Because that time is coming. So therefore, he went to Indrayumna. Indrayumna was a king in Avanti. Avanti is in northern India. And he went there and he asked for, and he wants to go, but then the thing is that he doesn't know where to go. Where is this place? We don't know. To find Nilamadava from Avanti. He is very prosperous, he's a very, very, very powerful king. He has everything in life. He has good life, very powerful kingdom, wealth, no match. Nobody has any match against his wealth. So like that, and all this he has, but he felt in his heart very, very sad. Why? Because he said, all this that I see and I possess now, I cannot bring it back after death. After death, I have to leave it here. So he was very, very sad. He was sad, so he went to do something before his death. Something that can last beyond death. He wants that. So, but then what happened? He could not do he cannot think about it. What can be better than in this world? What can you get which you can go beyond that? Nothing. Nothing. Everything will go. So therefore, he went and then he was worshipping Nilamadhava because he was told by Brahma, you worship Nilamadhava and your goal will be attained. You can achieve it. So therefore, he was worshipping, and at that time, Narada appeared. So Narada appeared, he said, yes, you must worship Nilamadhava. But then he instructed him how to worship Nilamadhava. So with that, he started worshipping Nilamadhava. And then he decided, okay, whatever may be the case, we have to find out where this place, the Nilachal, where Nilamadhava is now staying. I want to see. I want to have darshan of the Lord. So therefore, he sent his minister, Vidyapati, to go and find. He got one small topographic, this thing, with some idea roughly which direction. So he went. He went all the way. He went through forests, hills, and whatnot. And really, he went through a very, very tough terrain before he reached. But he is not sure whether this is the place. But according to directional this thing, it looks like that. So therefore, he was thinking, what shall I do now? So he asked. He saw these Shabaras. Shabaras are the ones who are actually worshipping Nilamadhava now. It's a tribal people. So when he asked, so when Shabaras, they asked, so they called the chief Sabara. Sabara came, and this chief Sabara, he came, he asked, where are you from? Because you're asking us about Nilamadhava and all that. I want to know more about it, about you. So he said, I'm coming from King Indrayumna kingdom, and we are coming here to like to take darshan of Nilamadhava. So, but then he said, according to our tribal, this prediction, it says that a king will slowly take away Nilamadhava from us. So therefore, since he is coming from king, I must be careful. So what he said, all right, you have to, all right, you come. One condition, you must be blindfolded. So he was blindfolded and then brought to this place where Nilamadhava was worshipped. But this minister is a very intelligent person. He brought along the seed. So on the way, he dropped the seed slowly because he knows monsoon is coming. So he went there. Then he saw the Lord. When he saw the Lord, oh my God. The beauty cannot be described. Actually, Krishna's beauty cannot be described. by ordinary living beings like us. So beautiful. His eyes, his face, everything is perfect. No one in these three worlds. It is said even Lord Narayan's beauty cannot match Krishna's beauty. So therefore he saw the beauty and fainted. He fainted, Vidyapati. And straight away he said, all right, this is it. I found Nilamadhava. Now he wants to go back. He wants to go back. So when he wanted to go back, he was thinking, what? So he went back and he told the king, oh, my dear king, my dear lord, I have already found. I have already found Nilamadhava. I had this darshan. So beautiful that it's so difficult for me to describe it. Nevertheless, he said, please come. Why don't we go? So Indrayumna said, all right, we will go. We'll go. But then the thing is, now, where to go? So Narada Muni said, come, I bring you. So he brought. They went with, of course, when king goes, you know, they will go with the entourage, his whole ministers, this and the chariots and all that. So they went there. So he went, and when he entered, so he first entered Utkal. Utkal, the northern part, is coming into Orissa. Just before that, Utkal. There he found that he met the king of Utkal. Welcomed him, and he said, this is it. And so when King Indrayumna asked, my dear king, how is the well-being? Everybody okay in your kingdom? Everybody happy? Good? He said, everything is okay, but one thing is not okay. I have a bad news for you. What is the bad news? Recently, big hurricane, this is cyclone came. Cyclone, in Orissa, that area, all cyclone is very famous. So cyclone came and took away, and then Nilamadhava disappeared. And can you imagine what type of, how the king Indrayumna would feel? He felt devastated when he heard, oh my God, this is terrible. And so he asked Narada, my dear Narada, what shall I do? What you should do? What is happening? See, we don't have any way now because he has already disappeared. So we can't go and find him. So therefore, but Narada Muni said, don't worry. If you are very sincere, you sincerely hoping to see Krishna, you will be able. Krishna will definitely show you to him. So no question of getting worried. Don't worry. You will get it. And therefore he went and they went forward. When they went forward, then they came to Bhubaneswar. And then there, Narada said, there is a history of Bhubaneswar, how it was, how this place came about. So this place, as we know, is controlled by Lord Shiva. It's got a, it's the entrance to the gateway to Puri. It's controlled by Shiva. So the history of how Lord Shiva came there. So he explained, at that time when Sati married Lord Shiva, he married Lord Shiva, and during that time, Daksha, father, the father-in-law of Lord Shiva, doesn't like him because he doesn't have anything with him. He has no wealth, nothing. Not even, he doesn't even dress himself properly. So all these, he said, my son-in-law is like a destitute. He has no address and proper this thing. He don't have a place anyway. Although Kailash, but Kailash, he doesn't have a house there and all this. This like that. So when he tell like that, then Satish told Shiva, my dear Lord, you see, my father is not liking you because of all these things. Lord Shiva said, if you are talking about the opulence here, it is not a big deal. But what's the point? So for her sake, he said, all right, for you want a house, right? I'll make. He took out one hand and he created one city. You know what city is that? That is Kashi. City of Kashi. And he went there and they stayed there. But for some time they were little happy. They were quite happy. But after some time they found this Sati, what's the name? Even Lord Shiva was not happy. He said, I think Kailash is better. I want to go back there. So Sati said, all right, if you want to go there, then there is no question of me staying here. I will come along. So at that time, I want to go. So what happened? So Lord Shiva, when he made Kasiraj, he appointed Kasiraj as the ruler, the king of Kasi. He had a friend. We all know about his friend. In the 10th canto, you have read the pastime. Paundraga, the imitator of Krishna, carrying the Sangha Chakra Gada and walking around and saying, I am Krishna. That Krishna in Dwarka, all these are all duplicate ones. So when he challenged Krishna, Krishna sent his Sudan Chakra. He said, I no need to waste my time going there and seeing this crazy fellow. He sent the Sudan Chakra and all gone. Off he goes. And Kasiraja also go, because he is also his same partner, same mentality. Oh, go. So after that, his son, Sudakshana, when he saw his father was also dead, killed by Krishna, so he got very angry. He wants revenge. So he said, okay, we have to go to Lord Shiva and ask for help also. So he went to Lord Shiva. My dear Lord, this is your place, Kashi. You are the one who created this city. Please help us to go and get all this back. But then, of course, Lord Shiva, because devotee, his devotee is asking, So how to say no? And also another thing is that in the Purana, it says that Lord Shiva agreed is not because he doesn't know, he knows. He knows that's the Supreme Lord which I'm going and fighting. There's no hope. But he still agreed because this guy's karma is such. So he said, okay, come, let's go. So that Lord Shiva's army and this Sudakshina's army headed and attacked Dwaraka. They attacked Dwaraka. And then Krishna, when he saw this Lord Shiva is coming and with this thing and fighting and all, Krishna was, of course, there's no way he can fight. There's no way Lord Shiva can fight. So he sent his Dwara, the cold one, the hot one. He sent, so Krishna sent his hot, his cold one. So it just neutralized itself. So therefore, you cannot. We are all fighting here with all these missile and these are all hot one. Fire is all fire weapons. Finally, Shiva got no this thing, so he came. He fell at the feet of Krishna and said, "My dear Lord, I'm really sorry. Because Lord Krishna was asking him, hey, you are supposed to be my devotee, and you are attacking me. Is it fair? Is it proper?" Then he said, "I'm sorry, Lord. My devotee. Also, I have some obligation to help him also. So that's why it all happened. But whatever is, my Lord, please forgive me. Please forgive me and give me the at least some kind of menial service where I can, I can this help you." So he said, "Okay, you be my god." So he made him the god of all the dhams. So that's why you find now any dham, Krishna's dham, there will be Lord Shiva. At the outer skirt, he will be the god. That's why in Vrindavan you see the Gopishwar, there are so many. And so while he said this, he asked our friend, "Please bow down." Narada Muni said, "Hey, bow down to the place. This is Lord Shiva's place." So when he bowed down, immediately, Lord Shiva appeared. So he told him, this is the thing going on. So what shall I do? And Lord Shiva said, "No, not to worry. You just go along, you will come across and you will come to see, you come across a Narsinga deity. Bring the deity, take the deity and build for him a beautiful temple in Nilachal." Said, "Okay," and then do 1,000 yajna. So he did 1,000 yajna. 1,000 yajna is what? It's not the ordinary yajna that we are talking about, no. Ashwamedha yajna. So he did 998, that means 2 more to go. At that time, he was seeing why. I mean, say, okay, 1,000 is 1,000, so I'll wait. But after 9, and one day when he was sleeping, after that he was sleeping, in his dream, Lord Vishnu, lying down in the Swetadik, the Lord was smiling at King Indramana. And so he said, oh, this is fantastic. What does it mean? I mean, he just smiled, he never say anything. So he asked Narada Muni after the next day. So he asked him, Narada Muni, what does it mean? Huh? What is actually happening? So he said, Narada Muni said, the Lord is very happy now. He's happy with you, the activities. He will soon appear. So don't worry, you just continue to do your yajna. So he finished his yajna, the two more, the last one, finished, and he was waiting, and suddenly he got a fragrant smell. The smell was fantastic. So sweet, with so many flowers, sweet smelling flowers smell coming from the ocean wave. So at this ocean wave, he could not, the devotees came and told him, hey, this is coming from the ocean. So they went to the ocean. There, King Indramana saw a log floating. There was a log floating in the ocean. And he noticed in that log, it's not ordinary wood. It is Sangha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. These four things were imprinted on the log. So he knew this is the Lord. Now the Lord is manifesting. So Narada Muni said, look here. The Lord is now manifesting in the form of wood. They may ask, how come the Lord can manifest in the form of wood? Then the next question is, how come Giriraj can? He came as a rock. Govardhan Hill is a rock. If he can come as a rock, why cannot? The Lord can come in any form. So he has come in the form of wood. So when he saw the log, and then Narada Muni said, he saw the one old man. He doesn't know who is this person. But Narada Muni knows this is Vishwakarma. You know who is Vishwakarma? He is the one who built a city in the heavenly planets for Indra and all. That he is the architect of all that. So give the log to him. He will carve out the log. So he gave this log and he went off. But then the thing is that when, our king, Indrayum now, after all this trouble, I got this, and then now what is this? I just going to give it to an old man and he going. It's not a acceptable thing. He was not very happy. But then Narada is, don't worry. And then Vishwakarma said, no problem. I will cast the Lord as you want. And don't disturb me. Number one, no disturbance. The door will be locked, you don't bother. you don't even hear, you're not even supposed to hear what is going on inside. So he said, okay. And he said, give me 15 days. After this. Oh, when Indrayamna heard this, he was so happy. 15 days, oh, my Lord will manifest, I can see. So therefore, he left and went home. The door was closed, and now Vishwakarma is working inconceivably. No one knows how he is working. Because he cannot hear any noise. The door is closed. No matter how you go close to the door, and you cannot hear anything. So he was wondering whether work going on or he forgotten already. Anyway, the time went on. 13 days, 14 days, 15 days, 16 days. Indrayamna could not take it anymore. He was restless. He said, no, 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 no. This cannot go on like this. I don't know what is happening. He asked for 15 days, now 16 days. Let's go. He went and went inside. He went to, and there he saw Vishwakarma is not there. Oh my God. The man who accepted all the responsibility, he is not around. So he saw 3 unfinished deities. So he asked, oh my God, what is this? No hand, no leg, eyes were dilated. Wow, what is this? I think I made a big mistake. I must have interrupted and all this, so therefore he has left it. I'm finished. So he asked Narada, my dear Narada, what is this? He's giving me a deity. And Narada said, these deities, these 3 deities are the most beautiful and complete deity in the whole of this universe. And so Narada, he said, he started narrating. When Krishna was in Dwaraka, he was very restless. Why? He's missing Vrindavan. He's in separation with the gopis and the gopas and the Radharani, Yashodamai, Nanda Baba, all. He's missing. So he is very restless. So the queen, who's that? Rukmini. She said, this, I don't know why Krishna, we serve him day and night so wonderfully. He has nothing to actually lose. We never keep anything that he wants and we never give him. We make everything give him. We serve him like anything. But still, during the night, I see him toss around, and after that he will be shouting, Radhe, Radhe, Gopi, Gopi, Gopas, Gopas, and Yashodamai, and so on. He said, why is this? They are the village boys and girls. Why Krishna is shouting like that? Why is he calling for them? So, this Kamsa's mother, she came. He said, it's funny, Krishna is not even given food there, so much so he had to eat dirt. He's not even given shoes. That's how they treat them. And then he is also not his house also he won't get food, so he has to go and steal and eat. This is really bad. And in that kind of place, he is now meditating and crying, Radhe, Radhe, and Yashoda Mai. So, why is doing that? So they say, as far as we know, only Rohini, who is Lord Balaram's mother, knows about it, knows about what happened in Vrindavan and why Krishna affected like this. So he asked Rohini, Mother, please explain this. All these people join together. Rukmini, Satyabhama, the queens, no? The queens of, and came to Rohini and asked. So Rohini said, I can speak, I can tell, but I cannot allow to this, whatever we speak here, to be heard by Krishna and Balaram. So they said, okay, so Subhadra volunteered, okay, I will be the guard, no problem. I will be at the main door. I'll make sure they don't come. And here, if they come, the moment I will signal you. So she went, she stand there with two hands, blocking the whole door. And there she stood there for quite long and was listening. And as we know, this Rohini began to speak. So she was speaking so much of the Brajabasis, the gopis, and their separation from Krishna. The time when Krishna left, when Akrura took him away to Mathura, every day they will go and stand in the road going to Mathura and hoping that evening he will come back, because he promised, I will come back. So they went day after day. No. So with hope, they're saying, maybe next time, maybe tomorrow he will come. Maybe tomorrow. But this, well, what can you do? Separation is very, very painful. So they were crying. They were crying. They were completely out of their mind. So Krishna, at least they have the people, right? Among them, the gopis, Radharani, and also the Brajabasis, everybody. They can talk and then they can share their separation. But here in Dwaraka, Krishna is nobody. He has nobody to talk to. So finally he came and he said, all right. That's why Krishna becomes very restless. Because nobody to talk to, tell this separation. And so then, when this was going on, our Subhadra, when she heard about this pastime about in Vrindavan, she lost herself. She completely lost herself. She became very, very lost, and you see her hand all shrink and going. Hand, leg, or worse. She is worse affected, if you see. The eyes all come out, like that. He was so much so in ecstasy, she was in such an ecstasy that she didn't realize that Krishna and Balaram was just next to her. And when Krishna and Balaram heard about this pastime, oh, they started manifesting their true Leela. And then you see the eyes become round, this become round, the hands all go inside, all this. Oh, it's fantastic. That missing Vrindavan, missing Radharani, that's Jagannath's Viraha form. Vipralam, separation. So when that was happening, suddenly Narada Muni appeared. He said, I saw you, my Lord. I saw you manifesting. Then immediately when Narada Muni brought another subject matter, when they are in ecstasy and thinking of Vrindavan and the missing and the gopis and all, and suddenly he started talking about what is this and I know I saw you, I saw this and all. It's a different frequency, So immediately Krishna come back. He come back to his normal form. And in that form, then he asked, what you saw? I saw that your form as Krishna, I saw in the original form. And what did you see? I saw how you look when you miss Radharani. That true form I saw. And so, Radharani in the condensed mood, a loving mood condensed is Gauranga. And when Jagannath is the one that misses Radharani, his form is when he misses his form, Radharani, he manifests his form. So in that, he says, no. Now what you want me to do? Krishna is asking. You say, I saw. Now what do you want me to do? He said, I want you to give me the blessing that this particular form can be worshipped all over the world. Everywhere. So he said, okay, I will manifest in my Jagannath, this Puri Dham, Sri Kshetra. And I'll be there. Everybody can come and worship. So at that time, Indrayumna, after giving this, first he took the food and he made this thing, and that time he went to the water, swim to the water and pulled the log back. That bath that Indrayumna takes through this thing and also pull the log in the water and bring in, that is called Snana Yatra. Appearance day. So today is the appearance day. So he is telling, please do not leave me aside. So our Indrayumna is asking the Lord. He said, give me 3 boons. He asked the Lord. After installing, and Brahma came, brought Brahma, Narada Muni brought Brahma down to do the arti, the first arti of Jagannath, Baladev and Subhadra was done by, and the temple of course was built by the king, Indra. And after that, then Indra asked for 3 boons. He said, number 1, I don't want no male child to be born in my dynasty. Number 2, and of course the Lord said, hey, what is this? Why are you asking for no child? People will ask for a child. Huh? He says, no, I don't want anybody in my lineage to come and take possession of the temple and the deities. It's for the whole world. Everybody should benefit. Everyone in the world must come in. Then the second one is that he said, you should not sleep. The Lord, you can only sleep 2 hours. Krishna said, Jagannath said, okay, no problem. Why? Anyway, I got no eyelids now. Where got eyelids? No eyelids. So he don't mind. He said, no problem. And even today, if you go to Puri, you will find most temples after a certain time are closed. You see now closed already. There is no such close. So you can keep on going. 10 o'clock also you can keep going. But after 12, no. After 12, demigods, not we. We cannot go. Demigods are coming. They are queuing up to take darshan. And around 3 o'clock like that. That time only he will get 2 hours sleep. Rest. That's it. The last one he asked, you should eat as much because I want a prasadam to be distributed to all and all. Everyone who comes to your temple must get prasadam. That's why now also if you go, no matter how many thousand or how many hundreds or how many million goes there, all will have prasadam. That's the beauty of it. If 1,000 goes, 1,000 will be enough. Enough. It will always be enough. At the end, night, no more. Means no more devotees are coming. And no. So these 3 boon, and that's why we are at the mercy of Indra, King Indra. So then he came. So he came to Puri. And as you know, in Puri, Jagannath and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Have you ever seen Jagannath and Mahaprabhu embrace one another? No. No way. They cannot embrace one another. In Prabhupada's purport, if you read of this pastime, he said, it is so fortunate that Mahaprabhu fainted when he met Jagannath. Why? Because that, they are in opposite end, opposite end means will attract. Magnet, opposite pole will attract. So here, he is losing Radharani, and here Gauranga Mahaprabhu is exhibiting Radharani's. So if they meet, it's like an explosion. That's what Prabhupada writes there. It will be an explosion. So therefore, they should not meet. It's better. It's better that they didn't meet. So they call. So Krishna asked, and Narada said, okay, Narada, this thing, all he gave, everything, worship went on. His, whatever he gave him, his boon. He told, see, that is the particular deity and the form which I saw at Dwaraka. That is the form that Vishwakarma has now actually taken. That's the actual deity. And so he is now benefiting. So please, don't think that he is half completed. He is the full, complete. Purnam. Purnamida Purnam. There's nothing more Purna than that. Because usually when all the deities you see, they are happy like that. But this is different. And so, in Puri, we would like to always go down there and then take darshan, right? Like that, Prabhupada also, he is also very, very interested in going there to get darshan. In his house, whenever he sees a train, Howrah, at this time the train for Puri goes, he's timing, oh my God, I could not get into the train now. 5 years, when Prabhupada was 5 years, he was hankering. He said to his father, no, I want to do Ratha Yatra. He said, how you, small child, how you can, get the Rath and all this done? He said, no problem. And we will distribute prasadam as well. No, I can ask the neighbors and everybody here to cook for Jagannath. And at the same time, I can also arrange to, make. And Father, you can help me. Please, Father. You can also help me. So they made this. And he had Ratha Yatra. Ratha Yatra is actually another topic. And that is a very long one, another class. Okay, that we'll think about it later. But here, actually Ratha Yatra is, you're bringing Krishna, according to our Sampradaya, is that we are bringing Krishna back to Vrindavan to meet Radharani. And Krishna is so happy to go back. But Puri's one is different. There are Sampradayas. So therefore, that's why Prabhupada made it worship him. And when Prabhupada went to Puri, he made a deal with the Lord. My dear Lord, I want to bring you for a world tour. You are not just the Purinath. You are Jagannath. Means you are the world, Lord of the universe. So I want to see that. First, he established this thing is in Bhubaneswar temple. When Prabhupada went there, he told my Guru Maharaj, no, he will come here. Fair enough, many outside, other than Indians, Hindus, they cannot go and so on. So he said he will come. He will be one of the deities, in the temple. And that deity is not the ordinary go and carve and, went to here and there make. No. It's from Puri, original, from Patita Pavan form. Okay. That's why the uh, this Pujari, the head Pujari, one day came and told, that time Prabhupada already that. So then I came to my Guru Maharaj and said, hey, you see, the Jagannath wants to come to your temple. I said, okay, sure, we are waiting. Prabhupada told us and we are just waiting patiently. So they brought, and that deity there, he said, anyone can come and see. Any race, any religion, anybody can come there. So like that, he brought not only that, he brought it to the whole world. Now Jagannath goes out everywhere. Everywhere, all over the world, they are worshipping going on. And at the same time, he's the main Vigraha that goes out of the temple. Have you ever seen Radha Krishna goes out? Radha Krishna doesn't go. Radha Krishna will not go. He will always stay. You want, we as devotee, we come and take darshan. Jagannath, no. Okay, fair enough. No, only those people, these people can come and all this. Okay, that restriction. Okay. But on Radha Yatra day, I will come out and see all my devotees. And his eyes are so round, you can see at all angles. Whereas Krishna's one, no. Krishna's one, you see, is like this, like ours, like that. We can see this side, we can see that side, or center. Some direction we cannot see. Jagannath can see all the place. That's why during Radha Yatra, we say, please go to the Lord. Pull. And you will get immense, tremendous amount of benefit, spiritual benefit. He fulfills all benefits. Even if it is material also, he will fulfill. Material, material you get until you get fed up. It's enough, wasting my time getting it, and then like Indra Yumna, I lose it. I will lose it somewhere anyway. But spiritual benefit will forever get and stay. And in the Purana, it is said that this particular pastime of Lord Jagannath's appearance, anyone who hears, he gets tremendous amount of spiritual benefit. That's why you see how Prabhupada made it in such a way that all our temples, they like today, they will be happy. And they will be hearing this katha, Krishna katha. You hear Krishna katha in normal, already you are getting a lot of benefit out of this. So we will stop here, because really we are overshot time. So we will see. So Lord Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra Mai ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Maharaj ki Jai. Gaura Premanandi. Spanam Bhavaniyo Shrivayo Namo Namaha. Srila Gurudev ki Jai.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu's Mataji. First of all, I'd like to thank the Chandrasekhar Acharya for explaining this Leela so